Welcome to Guessing How Much Stuff Weighs. I'm Leo Vader. I can't believe you guys voted for this. We've got Janet Garcia here.
Hello, I have a new mic.
Sounds great. Jeff Markiafava.
Hello.
Hello. And taking this from pilot to show, we've got a really exciting development. We're all going to be weighing stuff, and we're all going to be guessing.
That's right.
So it's anyone's game
Hanson
here.
did come up with a good idea. I guess is the takeaway.
Yeah, it won a New Show Plus poll against a bunch of other Hanson ideas, including performing Pokemon live. I really thought that was a shoo-in. But this will be just as exciting.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong.
I guess I'll go first. We need somebody unbiased.
Oh my god, okay.
We need somebody unbiased recording
Sure.
who all gets it right, and we need to guess the same amount of items each so that we can have some true competition and see who's really the best at the end.
Sure. I'm biased, but I'm one of 3 people here, so I'll do it.
That's
We'll
true.
take what we can get, yeah, thank you.
And then chat will be like, actually that was incorrect, and I will pretend I didn't see it. So
Perfect.
we're all good. Yeah. Also, chat mentions Sarah's absence. Sarah didn't like this last time, but that's not why she's not here. She's like out for the week doing stuff, but she didn't reject us, but she probably would have. But just, I want to clarify that technically we have no way of knowing whether Sarah would have been
That's
here or
true.
not.
Right. She didn't have the chance. What music should I put on? What video game music? Let's pretend that the episode hasn't started yet. we're not
Yoshi's
in here.
Island.
Is that a game show qualities to it?
No. Also, it's Nintendo, so that probably is a less than ideal idea.
Hmm.
I don't know, chat, let us know. Katamari. I think it's a good one. It's got like a whimsical vibe to it.
Sure. Katamari music. Great. This is gonna keep it exciting. Fantastic. Let's start with a softball.
Okay. Like a literal softball?
No.
Okay.
A jar
Okay.
of bruschetta.
Okay.
Can you hold that a little closer to your camera,
Absolutely.
Leo?
No, no.
Dang
It's
it.
a
Okay.
trap.
Yeah.
Made that
I was-
mistake
I was-
last time.
If anyone
not gonna
guesses anything
lie.
in ounces, we'll know that they're cheating.
I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't a softball. I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, this is a classic Leo Vader quip. This is
That
gonna be a
would've been good.
That
softball.
would have been funny if I owned one. You can get a look at the consistency, and you can remember we can ask each other anything about the item.
What unit of measurement are we guessing in? What did you guys do last time?
We
It's a
did
kitchen
ounces.
scale, so we're doing ounces.
Okay.
Slash
That
pound.
No,
means-
no
That's it.
using your scale either to like weigh other items to try to,
No.
you know.
Yeah, don't run into your
that.
kitchen and grab some bruschetta.
And
Yeah.
how many ounces is it? 16 ounces in a pound?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
You are allowed to know that.
We go over this every episode. There's been 2 episodes so far. Where is the purchase of origin?
A Mediterranean grocery store we went to years ago.
Expiration date?
Used by, and then it's faded, and then it says 2023.
I'm gonna say, is this tough? It looks
might
like a
be
pretty
November
meaty
23.
can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's 26 ounces.
So 1 pound, 10 ounces.
Oh, but that's like such a weird. That's a weird number, though. Maybe I. You know what? Yeah. Let me go with it. Why not?
I'll go 24 ounces. Are we doing the Price is Right rules?
Also,
where
is
the
the music
where the
playing?
higher? Okay, it's
The
just
music
whoever's
is
closer.
playing. You guys can't hear it. You have to trust that
Okay.
it's
Oh, okay,
bringing the
okay.
energy up, and it's yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
The total 1 pound, 13 ounces. So Janet was pretty close.
So that's 29 ounces.
16 plus 13 is 29. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So is that my point, or is
That's-
that when you go over?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
your
I
point.
mean,
I don't
yeah,
think going
I-
over. I think we should.
It's whoever's closest, right?
Okay.
I've always had a problem with prices right for that rule.
How,
I mean, who
how
hasn't,
much?
You know.
Leo, how many ounces does it say that it is on the jar?
Ooh, good question.
Because I didn't factor in the jar. I'm sure the weights don't.
You weighted just the bruschetta
Yeah,
mix
that's
itself.
true.
Because the net weight, it says here, is 19 ounces. And then in parentheses, it says 1 pound, 3.3 ounces. So that's the same amount. Twice. But we got to include the jar.
Yes, of course. I was doing it as a consumer, not as an overall weigher. That was my
Right,
my
and
bad.
Crowboy has the good point. Isn't what's on the jar by volume instead of weight? Probably.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. The whole ounces versus fluid ounces versus whatever. Like, I'm not really sure. It's just vibes here, you know? I don't really know what's going on.
There's no educational component to this show.
No.
Besides how many ounces were in a pound, but we covered that last time also.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go one by one so we make sure we always got the same amount of guesses.
Okay.
All right. I'll weigh something next. I think we're going to go with this 3D printed buff Pikachu.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Isaiah made this I think 2 days ago. He was like, I'm making us something, and then he pulled out this number.
What's the infill rate on it? Did he tell you that?
Oh, he didn't, and unfortunately, he is working out right now, so I cannot ask him.
Got it.
But it's 3D printed. It's filament. It's I think this. It's like one above the starter. So yeah, sorry, I don't have that answer for you.
Well, first off, happy belated anniversary.
Thank you.
Really sweet gift. I think 3D printed stuff is typically pretty light. So I would have to go, honestly, 6 ounces? And it's a pretty big
6
buff
ounces,
Pikachu.
what you're going with.
I know, it's hollow, right? Or is that not how 3D printing works? No, it's full.
Well, it does. No, it usually the inside is some level of hollow. But you can choose what it is. But
And did he choose
yeah,
lead?
this is making me realize I have no idea what anything weighs whatsoever.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll guess 10 ounces.
6 versus 10.
Is it on the scale? Ooh, it is 2.22 ounces.
Ooh,
Oh my
So it's
God.
real
way
light.
over.
And that point goes to
Wow.
Rio.
Wow.
It's very light.
Nice.
Good quality print there.
Yeah, it's a nice one. We're not sponsored, so I won't say what it is. They don't get
That's
tagged
good.
with this
That's
promotion.
right. Absolutely.
But if you want to sponsor us, that could be the printer. I'm just kidding, that's not- we don't do that, but
All right, did you guys do any, and I'm not just reaching for whatever is right in front of me. Did you guys
course not.
weigh any game controllers last time?
no.
No, but I had one set
Okay.
aside to weigh this time. But by all means.
Well, I hope it's not an
Oh.
Xbox Series X controller. And it does have the batteries in there. This
Wait.
is including batteries.
What kind of
Okay.
batteries?
It's a great question. Duracell batteries.
Okay.
2 AA's.
Great question. Because if it was C's, that would have brought it way up.
I feel like
That's
it's it's so tough because I feel like it's kind of
It feels like it
fairly
weighs
heavy
about 10
controller.
pounds.
It feels
But-
like it's a heavy controller, especially with the batteries in. It's not as heavy as other controllers. I feel like while it might weigh more, it doesn't feel as heavy as I feel like a PS5 controller. Or no, are those light? I don't remember what they feel like anymore. I think it's pretty heavy. It's like kind of a beefy boy. But is it like a pound? Like that feels dramatic,
That's
but
the
the 2
question.
batteries is a lot. I'm gonna say it's a pound is so heavy though, and it's so small. It doesn't feel like it would be a
But it's
pound.
got a lot of components in it.
So am I really lifting a pound though when I pick up a control? Like I feel like I'm really weak. So am I lifting a pound? Like I don't know. I'm gonna say 12 ounces.
I'm going to call it a pound.
16 ounces. All right, here we go.
16 ounces.
10.1 ounces.
Nice. Nice. Well played.
What did you guess, Janet?
10 ounces.
10?
Yeah.
That is as close as you can get.
Very close.
Without being perfect, I suppose, but
What a
very
sweet
well
controller.
done.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, so now at least I know that this weighs 10 ounces, and I can try and guesstimate everything else off of that.
Now, the next one I have for you is something of a piece of cake. It's my cat's herpes medicine.
Wait, what medicine?
Herpes.
Okay, how did your cat contract herpes?
Is that a thing?
He got it from his mom, genetically, as we were told. Here's the amount
right.
that's in it.
Oh, so it's a powder.
It is a powder, and it's got the little spoon in it.
It's got a little scoop.
about half
Okay.
Oh, and
full.
it smells so bad.
Is this
Stinky things
a
weigh way more.
a name brand medication or an off brand medication?
I think name brand, Viralis, by Vetaquinol.
Can you tell me the main ingredient? Like the number one thing listed in the ingredient list.
It's an L-lysine supplement. It's got fish and poultry flavor.
Can you
feel like
tell
that's-
me if you can get herpes from cats?
I've managed to avoid it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I won't avoid kissing you next time I see you, Leo.
Thank you.
Also,
yes.
did the cat clear this information to be shared on stream? Because you always want to check, you know?
That's a
Yeah.
HIPAA violation right
Good
there.
point. Good point. The first inactive ingredient is brewer's dried yeast. It does have a yeasty quality.
Okay. I feel like it's got to be a pretty dense boy, but it's also half empty.
Right.
I'm gonna guess 3.6 ounces.
3.6 ounce? I feel like it's way heavier than that. I'm gonna go 8 ounces. I feel like it's even heavier than that, but I feel like I'll still be closer than JeffM is, so it won't matter.
Quite possibly.
It's 4.9.
Wow!
point.
Oh my gosh, I underestimated.
How did they fit all that fish and poultry flavor into that small of a package?
I'm shocked that that's
It's
so
remarkable.
light. I thought for sure it'd be like, I don't know, like a small, I was thinking like protein powder
Sure.
and how heavy that is, but. All right, I guess I'm up next. Ooh, I got a good one.
Good round.
We got, I feel like all my stuff is light, but you know what? Whatever. Okay. Like it's small. Like these are or small items. What do you call this thing? Where it's like the magic little move.
Snow globe?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's like a waves
I guess
one.
it's different from a snow globe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Someone in chat,
So there's-
let me know what this is. It's like a wavy. It's snow globe-esque, but it's more about waves. Like there's a little plastic cow and a little, presumably plastic, little barn. It says Wisconsin on it, and the liquid is green.
Okay, look at
But there's two types of liquid in there, looks like
It
a
looks
clear
like-
and a green.
Yes, and one of the little, I don't know, knickknacks are on the green, and they're submerged within the clear, which makes you think they must be two different like consistencies, like one that has, I don't know, a level of not buoyancy, but someone who knows words could explain what's going on here scientifically. That person's
One's
not here on the
denser.
show today. Yeah, sure. That sounds right. What is
That sounds
one's
right.
denser.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting really close to being educational. Let's back off. Let's back off.
That's true.
Careful.
Are
It's-
there any questions I can answer about?
Can
the
I ask
cube?
whether it's real glass or plastic?
I believe it's plastic. What sounds like on the mic? If you can hear that, I'm not
does
sure if
sound
you
like
can.
plastic, Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty like sturdy.
And did you go to Wisconsin?
I did go to Wisconsin. I went to. Was I in Madison? You would think. No, I was
Probably.
probably. I think I was in. No. I wasn't in Madison actually. I was in my friend's small town, but I cannot, for the life of you, me remember the name of the town. But that's where I was, where I got this. Is it the same place that I got my cheese curds at that day? It was a good day.
Okay.
Can you tell me when you drove back from Wisconsin with this in your car, was the tail of the car dragging at all? Were there sparks coming off of the street? Okay.
Did you use significantly more gasoline on the way back because of it?
Or less?
Probably the car's really old. I don't know how it was still
Okay.
going at that time.
Right. I'm gonna think that's you go first.
Okay, I'll say. I'm gonna say 7 ounces.
I'm gonna lowball it with 4.
The answer is 4.13 ounces.
Wow.
Point Leo.
Wow.
Should you get
That's
double
good.
points if you get it right on? I'm just thinking of that now for some reason. If maybe that should be a rule.
Sure.
Next episode.
Next episode. Good call.
Okay.
Yeah. We should also make the last question worth way more for some reason, like we did last time.
Yeah. Also, just occurred to me that guessing how much stuff weighs, we're still going off of just that phrase, no other information from Hansen. Maybe he thought we'd go like, how much do you think an elephant weighs? And then Google it.
Yeah, or
That's
he'd have
probably
us
it.
he'd have us weighing ourselves and then telling everyone on the internet how much we weigh.
Another
Seems
episode
like-
should be like guessing how much stuff weighs, like blank edition. So it could be like Pokemon, and we just guess how much they weigh. Because that you can look up, like on Bulbapedia.
Okay, that's a good call.
That is
We'll
true.
keep that for episode 2.
Yeah,
Because this is plenty to carry an hour.
that is true. Our next entry is a turtle.
Oh.
That's not just totally on my wife's desk, but this is a turtle from Hawaii, and I will say it's made out of some kind of stone. At least that's what it feels like.
Okay.
Could be a very light stone, could be a very heavy stone.
A very light stone.
Which island was this purchased on?
Maui,
Okay.
Country
known for their
It was-
heavy souvenirs.
it was made in? Was it made in Maui?
You know
The
what? That's
country
a
of
great
Maui?
question. They could have very well imported it. I don't. Handcrafted in Ecuador, it looks like the tag says. So,
Okay.
Nice.
not even
Okay.
authentic.
Googling average weight of Ecuador.
Ecuadorian souvenir
Souvenirs.
turtle. Aaron J. Bear in the chat says sticker on the bottom. Gotta factor that in. Yeah, absolutely.
True, good point. Good point, good point.
It looks like
Two
it was
stickers on the bottom.
half ripped off.
I love a half ripped up because it's like I know exactly what happened. You tried it, realized it wasn't gonna happen, and just put
It's
it
gonna be
back
way
down.
too much work. Yeah.
We've all been
And
there.
so we just left it. So
Oh, I feel like that's heavy. I'm gonna say it's like I'm gonna go straight out the gate and say 6.5 ounces. I feel like it's heavy.
Okay.
I feel like it's a paperweight kind of vibe.
I was gonna say I think it is a paperweight. So
Right.
factor that in if you want.
I'm gonna go up to 11 then.
Oh, all right.
So we have.
Because JeffM
What
was
was
manipulating
yours,
it.
Janet?
It looked really easy.
I think I said 8, right?
You said 6?
Did I say 6? I think I said 6.
I think you said 6.
Because I think I thought 4 and then I went up 2. So I'm gonna go with 6. Yeah.
6, and you said what, Leo?
11. The way you were
11,
manipulating
alright.
it made it look really light, but I also am remembering that JeffM's really strong.
That is true. I may be throwing you off. All right,
Get it
here we
back in
go. 7.9 ounces.
That's Janet then.
That is
Alright.
Right.
that is
Yep.
Yeah.
7.9.
Yep.
1.9.
Nice.
Okay, since we're
Man.
near the halfway point, we're not quite there, but we're near there. We've each played a total of 4 games. Currently, me 3, Leo 2, and JeffM 1 for points.
Okay.
Just the cat. Herpes
Corey says
medication.
that's really what can
That's
change
not the
the
one.
game.
That's not the only one you want to get.
I don't know. You know, there's all different types of skills, JeffM. You know,
I
don't.
suppose. Yeah.
You still belong here at Professor
I have a
X's
very
Music
specific set of skills,
Academy. Yes.
and you don't want to cross me.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready to introduce our heaviest item yet. Venture Brothers art book.
Oh, my
That's
God.
beefy boy.
It's a beefy book, all high quality pages.
And how many are there?
Any page to open to. There's 375 pages plus a blank one at the end.
Wow.
Can I get the publisher of the book?
Of origin. Dark Horse.
Okay. I actually own 2 Dark Horse books. I own their Last of Us art book, and I own I forgot what else they did that I have. It might have been the Mario Encyclopedia, actually. Unfortunately, I haven't weighed either of those books, so that doesn't help me as much as you think it would. What is the price, US and Canadian, listed on the back?
$39.99 US. You want to guess how much Canadian?
No, absolutely not.
$53.99 Canadian. They're
Okay. Okay.
getting robbed over there. Actually, $40 is absurdly cheap for this. It's really good.
I feel like it's going to be really heavy. Man, this is so tough. I'm going to say 20. Wait, no, hold on. Wait. So 16, and then you make another 16, and that's 32. Okay. I'm going to say 36 ounces. That's probably too heavy. I'm going to go with it anyway. I don't care. I'm just going to go for it.
Okay, well, I was thinking 30 ounces, so I guess I'll stay there. 30 and 36.
Janet's closer, but it is 5 pounds 3 ounces.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Pretty beefy.
Oh. It's a heavy book.
Heavy book.
It's a heavy book.
Jinx.
Is it my turn?
No,
I think I go
Oh, no,
next,
no,
yeah.
Janet, right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let's do. Oh man.
We're all just looking around now.
Well, I grabbed a couple things. Well, I have a lot of crap, so I don't really have to go anywhere.
Right.
Let's do the PS Vita.
Oh,
May it rest in peace. You know.
love that thing.
Okay.
So I've held it a lot in my life. And that's a classic first edition?
I think so. This is the oh gosh, I'd find that from the serial number, right? Or is the DC number? I can type it in. I think it's the better one. There's like two different
Okay.
versions, and one has like I
More
forgot, like a better
storage?
screen or something.
There was an OLED version,
see.
but I don't think that's it. From looking at it.
It
could be
might be PS Vita. How would you look up SKUs? Kinds?
Yeah.
There is a way to identify it because there's a couple different kinds. And if someone in the chat knows, I have like the information that's on here. The charging port. Oh god, I don't know what this charger is. It's
What
like
a weird charging port that has.
I don't know what this charging port is. It is the better one though, because there's two different versions, and I asked for the better one. It's not USB. It's like a. I don't know. I don't know what this is. If it's the weird charger, it's the old Vita. Yeah, I believe this is the older
Okay.
model.
Cool. Damn, I'm
It's an
getting
OLED
nostalgic.
then. Yes, it is the OLED. Yes, because it's the. I remember it's the better one. Like I specifically requested the better one. I just couldn't remember any of the identifiers that you can like check on the thing off the top of my head. But yes, this is the older one.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say 11 ounces.
Wow. Wow.
Leo.
I was gonna say 12, but I don't want to be that person who does one off.
There is a game inside.
Oh,
if that
which game?
changes anything for you.
Oh!
It is unfortunately Lego Harry Potter as much as I wish it was anything else.
JeffM, you have a chance to change your answer because that's
No.
important information.
I'll stick with the 11 ounces.
I'm gonna trust my gut, even though it often leads me astray, and say 8 ounces. I think that thing's pretty light.
It goes to Leo as it's 9.88 ounces.
Did JeffM say 11?
Did you say 11?
I did say 11.
Would that be closer?
closer.
9.8.
Yeah.
That'd be closer? Okay. Because it's pretty
What
much
did you
a
say,
10.
Leo?
8,
8.
right?
Yeah. So it's close, but it's more in your direction.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so you have more than
we all know how math works. And I need the points anyway, so
I'm not gonna lie, when I was like, wait, what did you guess? Like, I was making it up. I knew what you guessed. I just wasn't sure which direction it went in. Okay, that was Jeff, and that was Leo. Okay. Cool. There we go.
now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's.
Give us something hard.
I feel like it's all been hard.
Yeah.
I feel like those board games are kind of fun because it's like they have different things inside of them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
Yeah.
like make you get up if you
We'll
don't
grab
want to.
one. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts, so don't look at my legs.
Okay, don't look at his legs. I'll cover them up with my.
Well, the
cursor.
camera is gonna follow you as long as he stays on the camera. Okay. Wow.
The camera
A
gets some
legless
respect
run.
there.
That's right. Ray in the chat is saying, "Get the child." I don't think he would fit or sit long on my. Okay, so this is a game.
Doesn't fit sources. Radlands.
It's called Radlands. It's this big. It's got a magnetic seal for the top. Then inside, you can tell that I haven't played it yet because
Nice.
the cards are still. So we got one deck of cards.
Big
We've
decks.
Another deck of cards. Smaller deck. And then you asked for hard, Leo. And
I did.
so
I did. This is a good choice.
let's see. Here. I'll just
It's fighting back.
Yeah, bring us in there.
Well, so much is happening.
let's see. We got the silica packet. Don't eat that. It says.
Okay, so you haven't eaten that yet. So that
But then we
package-
Save
got
it for
these.
later.
We got these. Why can't I figure out this camera? We got these kind of
probably trying to
bake
auto-
lights,
Go to your face.
bake lights, chips in there as well.
Those
there
look like.
let's see, looks like 12 of them. And then
And those are plastic and not stone. I'm presuming.
yes,
Cool.
kind of like the like a mahjong tile, if you've ever, like kind of a clacky, dense plastic.
Got it,
Got a
all
little
ceramic.
rule book. I think that's it.
Can we see the rule
Just
book?
a holder for it.
Is that what you're just flipping through?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a non-factor. I think. Two big
too big.
decks and a box, which looks pretty sturdy with
Yeah.
a magnetic seal.
It looks like the second deck is about half the size
Okay.
Okay.
of the
Okay.
first one.
I want to say 24 ounces. Like a pound and a half kind of thing. But also, even though I already guessed, what's the average playtime of this game?
Great question.
And for what age group is it?
That'll just be for all Leo's benefit. That's just a little freebie.
Let's see.
Thank you.
20 to 40 minutes, 14 and up.
Minimum players?
It's a 2-player only game.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
finally. I'm
Important.
gonna write this down actually.
There
Is
you
this
go.
a game that Ben's always talking about? Where it's like,
No, it's not.
Okay.
But I think it's
do you know what
very
game I'm
similar
talking about? It's
theme.
like a
yes, I do.
like a yes. Okay.
He bought me a copy and then forced me to play it with him, and I beat him both times. So and we never talked about it again. Never brought it up again.
This
says
is
he
all for
hates
one
it now.
glorious afternoon. yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's actually
Okay.
pretty unbalanced. I'm gonna go 1 pound even, 16 ounces.
Okay, so 1 pound, 16 ounces, and you said what, Janet?
24.
Which is like a pound.
Pound and a half.
Pound and a half. Okay. Here we go. It is 1 pound, 4.7 ounces.
Oh. Yes.
So that's a Leo, right?
That's a Leo.
Yes.
That's my catchphrase.
Well done. Dust Biters is the other game Sean and Nader's saying that
Yeah.
Hanson likes so much.
Also,
and it is a very
someone
good game. Yep.
Someone in the chat had mentioned, not weirder mentioned, I also have Radlands, and I think I also have not opened it yet. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you two have owned and not opened this game.
If they had like Steam achievements, finish the tutorial, percentage of players
Well-
for board games, it would be brutal.
Yes.
They still look good
It's
on a
funny
shelf.
because not that I'm like shocked that happened to me, but I kind of figured, like I didn't really have that problem when I first started getting into board games. Like we'd buy a game, we'd go home and we'd immediately play it. And then it's like, not to sound like an influencer or anything, but it's like, then, you get a couple of games for free and then you buy some more and then the and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna really have like a big day where I play them, but then like you don't, and then you still buy some other ones. So I have a couple. I have a few that I haven't played, and then one that we set up to play. We read all the rules, and then immediately we're like, are you exhausted? Because I want to go to sleep. And then we just put it all away and never played the game. I was so embarrassed because I had tweeted out like, about to play this game, and people were like, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't know. I never played it. I went to sleep.
I went to bed and said, what game was it, Janet?
It was Pebble Rock Delivery Service. I had gotten a year ago. I did I hosted Skybound Games' expo, like one of their little expo things, and they gave me some of they do board games, they do game publishing, and they gave me some of the board games, and one of the board games they gave me was Pebble Rock Delivery Service, which I set up and then went to sleep. But now that I have the board game table, we can set stuff up and go to sleep and then have it available after, which is gonna, I think, really revolutionize how slowly we take to play these games.
Yeah, that's better than my wife and I, where we just have to leave it on the kitchen table and then we just don't eat at the table for like 3 days while we're trying to get something finished.
Do you have, no, you don't have pets, because I was in the pet documentary. That's the thing, I have a cat, and we can't just, I mean, you have a kid, which is like a cat
just
who
as
can't
bad,
walk
really,
yet, maybe,
honestly,
but...
Yep. No, he can walk, so it's
So he's walking?
Yeah, it's trouble.
Are you worried he's gonna eat the pieces?
He climbs on everything. Yeah. It's such a perfect, it's an irresistible temptation for a child. When you come to the table, mom and dad are sitting there and there's just all these little bits all over the table and he's just like, ah. And then you have to tell him, like, no, this is mommy and daddy's toy. That just sucks. So we pretty much only play when he's asleep.
They should make
so that he knows what he's missing out. When he goes to bed, mom and dad have fun without him.
They should make like board games specifically targeted at parents where all the items are just giant.
Yes.
Can't be moved.
Like giant and simplified. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, glued down.
Or you can just like shove them all in the box real fast when the kid starts coming.
I think you just need to set up a decoy board game. That's more accessible.
That's a good idea. I should sacrifice one game, glue all the pieces to the board, and just give him that one to sit with.
Yeah, figure that out. We've been having a lot of fun here on this episode, but I've got a bit more of a serious item here now.
Okay.
More serious than cat herpes. Oh, wow. Okay.
I was so scared you were going to bring out someone's ashes. I'm not going to lie. I was really concerned.
I do not want to guess your grandma's ashes.
No. Right. I think we should just veto that now. But we've got a COVID-19 test?
Jewelry in there, too. Yes, a COVID-19 test. There's 2. Okay. It's unopened.
I've never seen this brand before. Is this like a regional situation?
Maybe.
It kind of looks like a condom box. Like the art on it is very birth control centric.
Yes. First thought through my mind was terror as Leo was holding up his condom box.
Yeah.
A serious item.
I was like, oh, he's a now user. Oh, okay, watch out. No. Okay. Oh God. All right.
Okay, so 2 tests.
Unopened. Did you buy these yourself?
They were given to us.
Okay. By the government or by like a
friend?
Okay.
Who didn't trust you? Or?
The government is not your friend, people. I found out now. What's a little app?
Joe.
What's the app for?
My friend Sleepy
Joe. How to take it?
To report your results and view animated instructions. Cute.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
So Mickey Mouse tells you, it takes the vaccine and stuff and on that app.
Okay. Well, I've unfortunately picked up a lot of these boxes in my life. Usually the government ones. I don't actually know if I've bought my own yet. I probably bought at least 1 pack in my day. I mean, they're pretty light. I think
I'm giving it away by the way I'm holding it. I'll try and mix that up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, I just know it's not like there's no way this is like a pound, you know? So there's like 2 like vials in there. There's
your
2
gasping
Q-tips.
could just be because you have COVID, Leo, so
yeah, and he wouldn't know because he hasn't taken the
deceptive.
test.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Holding on to that retail value. Getting ready to scalp these out when the world ends. I feel like these things are really light.
I don't know. Unclear.
I'm torn between 4 and 6 ounces, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna say 4.4 ounces.
I'll say 3 ounces.
now I'm wondering if it's
which is
heavier than this.
4.4.
Anyway.
Wow, it is 2.5.
Ah, see, that's the thing. As soon as I looked at this, I was like, I feel like this is around what it's like.
Should have trusted
Okay.
Mighty
I
Pikachu.
know.
Do you want to trade? It's even weight-wise. I'll
No,
trade these for your
thanks.
Pikachu. Okay.
Yours is, I mean, it may have more monetary value, but the sentimental value
Exactly.
skyrockets
Yeah,
with this buff Pikachu.
It's true.
Okay, so that's me and JeffM. All right, I'm up next. Do we want to
have one
go?
from chat here? How much does Nightbot weigh?
Conceptually, at least 16 ounces.
Right.
Literally, I guess nothing. Maybe like the weight of the electricity required to run it. I don't know.
Server.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a figurine or a plushie?
Figurine.
Okay, let's go with. Oh, I got a fun one.
Nice.
We're going with Toad from the Mario movie specifically. So this is a Mario. The Mario movie had like toys associated with them. I was sent the toys. I opened them up. This is Toad.
This is an extra funny version.
Yeah, so he has a little frying pan in his hand. His arm can move. It's a little stiff, but it can move. I believe the pan can come out of his hand. I will be weighing it with the pan in hand.
Right. With pan.
With pan, yes.
Is that a cast iron frying pan?
It is a cast iron frying pan.
Okay.
It is
Those
not
are
made
pretty
from the
heavy.
cast iron material, but I believe it is meant to. Though you know what? It's not, because it has a brown handle, and the handle would be cast iron.
Good point,
if it
so
was
it's
cast
non-stick.
iron, right? It's a non-stick.
Okay.
Presumably.
Yeah, get with
Okay.
the times, Toad. Okay, non-stick's a scam.
Really?
Yeah.
Learn how you steal. All right, figure it out.
Yeah.
Pretty cast iron.
Forever chemicals. The Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Tragic.
There's no give on the head, right?
Like, can I take his head off? Is that what you're
Like, can you squeeze it in or anything? Also, did it
I cannot
screw
squeeze
just
it
then?
in.
Is it screwing?
Yeah.
Oh, just the whole head.
You can turn the head back and forth. He can say no. He cannot say yes. Oh no, he can't say yes. Whoa.
Wow.
But the head does not. You cannot squeeze the head. It is not
So
a
can
squeezable material.
Can I ask Toad a question then? If it can answer yes or no.
Sure.
Do you weigh more than 10 ounces?
I don't know. He doesn't know.
It's alive. Okay. Inconclusive.
His
Pretty
feet
big,
can also
pretty big
move.
backpack.
That's cute.
Right? He's definitely he's probably like in the upper echelon of the toys they released. Bowser is also very cool, but he's very buried deep in the back of the shelf. So
I'm gonna say 5 ounces.
I'll say 7.
oh, hold on. The pan fell out of his hand. He's been compromised.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hold on.
You always set it on the scale.
All right,
next
so
to him.
can you give me the weights again?
I said 5. Leo said 7.
Pretty cowardly guess.
It's
on my part.
JeffM's point. It's 420. 4.20.
Wow, nice one,
ounces.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo can hang, they
Nice.
get it.
Subliminal. Let's see. What do we got?
What do we got?
I'm surprised he's not heavy. He feels pretty heavy, but I guess that's a lot for such a small figurine. 4
yeah.
ounces.
I mean, compared to Mighty Pikachu, there.
Yeah, he's a dense boy.
Okay. How about this? Teacup.
Oh my god, the famous mug?
The famous one that I said I was gonna stop using and then I forgot.
If I could
there's
buy
about-
that mug, I would. Like the JeffM mug, like that, and I think you have one with like an owl on it or something.
It's a Threshold brand.
So Target brand.
Yep.
Or control.
So you probably can buy it. There's about that much tea left, and tea bag. It's a triangular tea bag, like one of the pyramid ones. So there might be a little more volume than you can tell from that.
What is the flavor of the tea?
Just black tea, no sugar added or cream. Just straight black tea.
Looks pretty nice ceramic.
Yeah.
It's a little stained from all the tea.
I think if you use some steel wool, you can get that out. In case you're interested.
I feel like I'm guessing the same things each time, but also we're kind of doing the same size objects.
Yeah.
So I might
Fair
go 11 ounces for this bad boy.
I'm gonna go 13. I feel like that's heavy.
Okay.
It's tall.
All right. So 11 and 13 are the guesses.
Right.
We are at 14.4. Wow.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Thank you. We probably
Now it's
have I think,
13.6.
maybe like 2 rounds left or something. I think it has to end on JeffM to be even playing.
Yes.
But
Cool. So one more round of everybody, or 2 more rounds of everybody.
yeah, I think so. I think that we have enough time for that.
Great. Here's a little challenging one for you that comes from not this world.
Okay.
It's a moon lamp.
Oh, okay.
2 different color options: soft, warm moon, bright, full moon.
So that means it's mostly hollow.
Is it rechargeable? Like
It
you charge
is.
it and then how long does the battery life last?
A long, long time. I charge it like once every 2 months, and I use it most nights before bed. So you see, you got the moon's iconic craters on there.
Is it hollow?
Pretty much,
Okay.
except for whatever is
Can't help but
making it
notice
glow.
there's no flag in there, but you know.
True. Interesting.
What kind of battery does it run on? Is it like one of those little the little circle ones, or is it just? Can you even see it because it's rechargeable? So
I
maybe
can't
just
see it. It
can't
looks
even-
like maybe you could force this little compartment open, and I'll try briefly to do that.
Don't break your moon, Leo. It's
I
not
won't break
worth
my
it.
moon. It's not supposed to. You're not supposed to do it.
Yeah, no, it's
You're not
okay.
supposed to do it.
Again, I do feel like we're guessing all the same stuff. I'm gonna try to find an item that's an odd weight for next time, but 11 ounces? I feel like it might be
hard to
lighter
set
the
up
way
my
you're just like
scale.
moving it around, but I'll go with 11.
I'm strong.
I'll say 6 ounces.
It's 9.3. Janet's point. Janet cleaning up. Respect. It is a skill-based
Nice.
game. This is proof of that.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Very good. Very good.
Can't
All
argue
my
with that.
studying paid off. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? But then it's like if stuff's too big.
Yeah, Bob Beal says this is how we find out Leo is 5,000 feet tall and that is the real moon. Yeah, sorry if anybody was surfing while I did that.
You know what? I'll do, and I know we're all maybe like next episode we get bigger items and use like a human scale or something.
Huh.
So I'm gonna keep it small. I'm going with Metroid Dread, the steelbook cover that you get when you get the like special edition of the game.
That's a cool steelbook.
Yeah, right? The game is inside, so I have to account for
Okay.
that. Yeah, it's actually a very nice steelbook. It's like, it's nice that it's not just, like some steelbooks are literally just like the cover steelified, and it just looks like the cover is trapped inside the material, trying to break out,
Yeah.
Han Solo style, but this is like actually colored and everything, which is cool.
Oh, it's beautiful. Steelbooks can be heavy, and the fact you said it's a very nice one makes me think it's heavy, but it's also small, Switch-sized.
Yeah.
I'd call that 8.5 ounces.
8.5 ounces.
And that'd be pretty
I'll
satisfying.
say. I don't want to go, too close to what Leo guessed, but it's such a small weight amounts now. So over or under on 8.5, you said.
You play to win. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll say 7.5.
The answer is 3.77 ounces.
Wow.
That goes to JeffM.
None of this makes any sense anymore. All right, I'm gonna grab one more thing.
Cool. I should try and remember
Yeah, it's pretty light.
what these end up being, because I feel like that would inform future answers, but I'm not really doing that.
That's why, like, even though we are working within like 0 to 2 pounds is basically the weight of all these items. I like that some of them you just kind of don't have any idea. Like, I think the Steelbook was really interesting because it just seemed like it'd be like fairly heavy, but it is heavier than probably a regular Switch case, but not by as much as you would maybe think.
Right. I wonder what JeffM's getting.
I don't know.
This is
He
exciting.
doesn't have a pet, so it can't be an animal.
No. He's got a child. He's got a wife. He's got a...
All his board games are
house.
here. It's weird to think that, and I know like he has like a home, but it's weird to think of like the space beyond this room. This is like the only thing I've seen. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like in my mind, he like sleeps here at his desk. Just powers on.
Yes.
I do not. All right, last one for today, right?
Yeah.
Or were we doing another round?
I think, one
I
more
think we'll do
time.
one more round after. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna keep that one for next time.
Okay.
Oh, big finale.
Let's
the grand
let's do my phone.
round.
We'll do my
Okay,
phone.
Nice.
It is a Samsung Galaxy 52 SG, I want to say. If
Y'all are
that's the
52
thing.
phones deep. We're on like 12. What's going on over there?
Yeah, they put out way too many phones. It's a couple years old. It has a case that's kind of a plasticky, hard plastic
Okay.
case.
3 cameras? Plus a front face?
Or is it 5?
I think it's
There's 3 and then there's
4
like
and a
2.
flash?
four and a flash.
Oh yeah, the flash.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 and a
Okay,
flash.
so 5 cameras total, probably £1 each.
What's the brand of the case? Is it Belkin or is it just rando Amazon?
Rando Amazon.
Okay, that's
Spiggin.
fair. I'm not gonna judge you. Mine says I bought one yesterday, and mine says Suggles. I don't know what that means.
Spiggin and Suggles. That sounds. You don't want to hire them as your lawyers.
What's the Is there like any additional hardware on the screen? Is it all touch? Like, is there a button? Like on the screen, like the, you know what I mean? There's like the sides, but
There's there's just those buttons. Nothing on the front.
Okay.
What provider?
Man.
What service provider?
Tello.
What? Who is that?
That's right.
Is it like a month to month, or is it a?
They basically like sell off like extra AT&T network space or whatever. So I
Okay.
pay like $7 a month.
Nice. A
man,
family plan
I
or
feel it.
solo?
That's right. My wife uses Tello as well, but it's 2 individial contracts because I
Okay.
don't think they even do family plans.
You know why?
Okay.
You know, it's not even that serious. So like, why get involved? You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. Well, I gotta have my own phone plan. You know, a little something for you. You know, just.
Yeah.
All right. So.
I think, actually, unlimited text?
Yeah.
Yes. Unlimited
Okay.
text.
Then I'm going to go 12 ounces.
Okay.
I am thinking about it. I'm wondering what my phone bill is. 'cause I'm
Food Court
trying to
Druid has a
see.
good point. Are there games on it?
Yeah. Do you have games
There's
on
quite
your
a few
phone?
games. Yes.
Okay.
Travman is asking if there's a micro SD card. And there might be. I actually don't know.
Ooh.
It's there's been so much space on it that I finally just had to copy over like some 4K videos to make space, but I had been recording 4K videos I don't even know for how long, and I finally hit like some kind of, I was getting close to a limit on it. How many gigabytes of data? That's a great question.
See, I'm paying like $30 a month. Do you have did you have unlimited data?
No.
Okay, so
and that's so
yeah.
So my wife pays a little more so that she could have more calling time and more data.
Okay.
I went as low as possible on everything because I basically only text and I'm always
You
on
save
Wi-Fi,
so much when you go as low as possible. I tried doing that and then I couldn't live anymore. I was like, I gotta do the full data. I gotta be unencumbered. Okay, so Leo said 12. I'm gonna go 18 ounces. I think it's pretty heavy.
18 ounces. Okay, so 12 and 18.
Starcoach says, how much do the minutes weigh though? That's a good question.
It's a good.
Yeah, it depends on how many you've used.
The total weight is 7.9 ounces.
Wow, that's so much lighter than I thought. That's
Lighter
Leo's
than
point,
air.
yeah?
Look at that. Yeah.
That's my point.
Okay.
That's my point.
All right. Back to Leo, the final round.
Let's bring it home.
Cardboard says one
John
pound would be
Nader.
heavy for a phone. I guess so, because you're holding it all the time.
Yeah.
I guess in my mind, I'm like
But it
super
is-
buff.
It's weirdly deceptive how much or little things weigh because it feels like so much more solid than
It's
you know,
so dense. Like the weight that's there is so packed that yeah, you're right. Why did I think it was more than a pound? I don't know. I guess I just don't like people said in chat. We don't know how much stuff weighs.
Yeah.
This is a tricky one. And I'm not trying to mess with you two. This is in the spirit of fun competition.
Okay.
Oh
Am I
my
looking at
God.
here?
Little
An
guy, which
accursed-
is a coin bank.
Okay.
That is not what that
There's
item
coins
looks
in it.
like.
How many coins are in there?
I should have known this was coming. Have to open her up.
An object of power, Rito says in the comments. Bobby Backwards says, how much does a curse weigh?
Well, this is an interesting selection of coins. One of them's fully trapped in there. I can't get it out. But we have a couple nickels,
Okay.
6 pennies,
Okay.
maybe 2 or 3 dimes. But
Okay.
yeah, you're thinking, oh, okay, I know how much this weighs. $50.
Half
Oh,
dollar.
man.
I do know.
The old
no
ones
quarters.
too, right?
Interesting.
quarter.
Were you using them for like laundry
same
or the
darkest
arcade
dungeon.
or what's going on?
I guess. I mean, these coins must have been put in here years and years
Okay.
ago. And this thing it is battery powered, although it doesn't have batteries in it, fresh batteries right now. It does have.
Does it tell you what you like put inside of it or something?
No, it just kind of opens its mouth and go, you know, it kind of eats the coins a little bit.
Was that 4 double A's?
For triple A's.
4 triple A's.
Okay, so the skinny boys.
But they're dead, so all the heavy energy juice has been drained from them.
Exactly.
It's just like Tears of the Kingdom.
The heavy energy juice.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we weighing this with the coins inside? Yes, right?
Yes, the coins are back in.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what this is gonna be.
Yeah, sorry. Hard one
Can you
for
turn to the side?
Please guess how
Wow.
much I weigh.
I'm gonna say 9 ounces so that I don't have to see him do that again.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Oh god. How much did the moon weigh? I'll say you said 9 ounces, Janet?
Yeah, right? Is that what I said? Yeah, that sounds right.
I'll
For what
say 12. I'll say a hot 12.
It's
Okay.
13.
Damn.
Oh.
Jeff coming
Nice,
back.
Very nice.
All right. I'm up next. Let me make sure that. Let me look at this real quick. Let me see that. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay.
Would you even have the
Alright.
underlight lighting on it, Leo?
I don't know why that lighting
Just-
looks so good.
Okay. I also have a deceptive one or a tricky one potentially. This is a mini
Oh my god.
set of
it's an entire
lockers.
locker cabinet.
From Daiso. It does seem to be plastic. And there's a USB nub thingy inside. I forget what this was for. I think it was for one of my mouses or
Yeah, seems
Is
like
it
a
mice when
wireless-
there's more than one mouse?
Yeah.
When it's a computer mouse?
Yeah.
I guess.
So there's that in there, and that's all it's in there. I don't know what I want to do with this. I bought it because it was cute. I had no idea what to do with it, and I still don't know what to do with it. And it just sits on my shelf now. I do want to
Now
add
is-
tiny, tiny stickers. I think that'd be dope.
That would be cool.
but-
That would be cool. Now, was that a full-size locker that was shrunken down by a wizard?
We have no way of knowing, but we do know that
Okay.
it was probably about $1 because Daiso's really legit on that. And they will tell you
Okay.
when you buy anything over $1. They're like, "This is $5. Is that okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I got money like
That's
that."
good. That's
You
good.
drop $50, you can get 60 items. It's a great store.
That definitely implies lightness to me.
But
Aaron J.
it
Bear
sounds
says,
like
"Are
it's
there-
metal. Is it's made out of metal?
Nah, it's like plastic.
Oh, that's plastic. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
There's like little hinges in the doors.
Clacky plastic. Gotcha.
Some
Aaron J. Bear asked
ASMR.
if there are any tiny nerds stuffed in any of the lockers.
No, but there's a lot I can do.
You
with
need the
this,
full-length one for that, I think.
I wish it did. One thing I do, and it's a lot to complain about something that costs probably $1, but I wish they snapped shut more, and had little
Yeah.
handles or something, because they don't really. So who's buying this for the practicality? You know what I mean? I do have
true.
tiny, tiny crates, like milk crates that I bought there, and I put my earrings in there. Anyway, I love
cute.
Daiso.
It's cute.
If y'all don't have Daiso in your area, whenever you go somewhere that has Daiso, go shop at Daiso if you're
How do you
into
spell it?
Random Daiso. They have some in LA, they have some in SF. Yeah, it's like the greatest dollar store of all time. It's
And,
so
and Sarah and
awesome.
I didn't deserve to go there, or what happened?
You know, I think there was honestly one, I didn't think about it. Two, there was limited time, so we probably wouldn't be able to do it. But I will say, if I knew for a fact, which I'm sure Sarah's rolling in her not grave because she's not dead, but I don't know how into
Coffin.
stationary garbage crap stuff. Like I like stuff like this. I don't know how much Sarah does or you do, but if I knew
Yeah.
for a fact y'all were into this, I would have mentioned it. So
I mean,
something to-
Leo has
Something for next
a
time.
cursed coin bank, so
Yeah.
it's safe to say he's into it, I think.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a
I'll
couple
bring y'all
in-
there next time.
in Washington, Texas, and California,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
New York City. I don't know that one. I'm gonna go with 2 ounces, if that.
JeffM?
I'll go 2 ounces.
Okay. I'll say 3.5.
It's gonna go to Leo as it's 1.59 ounces.
Wow.
Ooh,
Well done, Leo.
thank you so much.
That's fine.
Pleasure competing with you,
Yes.
as always.
All right. Last one for the
Last
day,
one.
right?
Last one.
Yep.
This is a special one. I had to run out to my living room for it.
Is there a chance of this changing the winner, point total wise?
Yeah, if you get this, Leo, we're all literally tied. Which makes me think that did I mess something up?
Wow.
Wow.
If
Okay.
I get this, I beat JeffM. Right now I'm tied with JeffM. With the
Okay.
caveat of there's a technical chance I messed it up. I don't think I did. I feel like I've been keeping count pretty I've been tallying things
Yeah,
up. Ooh, I
that's
like
actually-
this
Alright.
thing.
So this is the lighthouse that I built on stream of the New Show Plus.
Ah.
JeffM builds a Lego
It's
Lego
so cute.
lighthouse. It was a lot of fun.
Was this your first build? I think it was.
It
right?
was. It was. Yes. And so I think it used maybe like 3/5 of the Legos that were in the box, but there's a little home office in there that has a pizza and maybe a popcorn maker. I'm not really sure how surfboard businesses operate.
Right.
Door
This is
opens.
so cute.
Yeah, it's. I love it.
It sits at the very top of my bookcase out there, and my kid he always walks up and wants me to take it down for him, and I feel like such a jerk. I just have to keep it out of the public space because he's too young to play with the Legos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least
Duplos,
the,
though?
He'll
the
eat
little
'em.
tiny ones. Because they make
Yeah.
those chunky Legos, those are still Lego brand,
Duplos,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. He's got plenty of other blocks and stuff to play for. He's not wanting for toys, but he wants what he can't have.
That's all right. No one's judging you. It's okay.
Yep.
What is the age group for this build?
Yeah.
35 plus?
I feel like it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It would be so funny if
32
they
years
did
old,
that.
apparently, based on who put together this one.
I'm guessing it's gotta be like. It looks like an 8 and up. What is? Do you have that information in front of you by chance?
I think the box is in the closet.
Okay.
This is
Okay, so
very
now
important.
This is
Confirm
important.
that he does keep the boxes. Let me know in the chat if y'all keep like your Lego boxes after you build the Lego item.
Yeah.
I toss those away.
I'm waiting for my second phase of Legos. You know, I played with them at other people's houses a couple times since I was a kid, and gosh, they just rock.
Yeah, I saw you building with Ben on one of the episodes.
That's right. That was a great time.
It was a 3-in-1. Looks like.
Oh my god,
8
the
and up.
fun continues. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's right.
8 and up. That's what I was thinking 8 or 12. I'm like at 8. Are you old enough not to eat the pieces at 8? I guess so. Lego thinks so.
I think
would
you're
hope
old
so.
enough to be big enough to digest them fine.
Yeah,
Big enough
maybe that's
esophagus
what-
to-
You
maybe
can
that's
pass a Lego.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
that's what it's all
Eight,
based
yes.
on. I love a multi-in-one. Do you plan on this has nothing to do with the weight, but most of my questions don't. Do you plan on building the other versions?
I
at any
figured
point?
because I felt really guilty that I built my first Lego set without my child, that we could do the other ones together when he's
Okay.
old enough. So
Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like these things are pretty light. But there's a lot of pieces.
and two guys on there.
There are 2 guys on there. You gotta think what that's at least like 0.01 of an
And
ounce or
a
something.
little
Please.
a little birdie, little blue jay.
I'm gonna say it's like 8.5 ounces. I don't know. It can't be a pound, I'm guessing. So I feel like half a pound could be more accurate. 8.5. Half and another half of 1 ounce.
0 honor playthrough. I'm gonna go 8 ounces.
Wow.
Okay,
All right.
Just because I want this to end in a
Here we
three-way
go.
tie so bad.
that would be.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It does not. It was 8.4 ounces.
Ah!
That is
Yeah.
extremely close. Well
That's
done, Janet.
amazingly close. Wow.
All right.
Congratulations.
True champion.
Thank you.
Gotta give it to you. Well done.
Finally.
Congratulations. I got
This
so
is what it's
excited
all
when I
been
saw
building
Jeff smiling.
towards.
I would have loved
Sorry,
it
Leo.
this hour
Yes.
long. Guessing how much stuff way to end it inconclusively.
It's really nice to like win something at your job. You know what I mean? Like finally getting appreciated for all the work I do around here.
That's right. And
right.
you get all the items we weighed today as your jackpot prize.
Wow!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, I get the Lego set JeffM was gonna build with his child. That's fine.
But you
now.
also get Leo's cursed coin box as well, so it's not all upside.
And
to the
like
victor go the spoils. you
cat's
know?
herpes medicine, so I'll have to see if I can get another prescription.
Oh man. What a
Man,
journey.
What a journey. Thanks everybody for watching this first of many episodes of
That's true.
guessing how much stuff weighs. Next time we'd be guessing things online. Be that fictional, be that things we couldn't put on our scale. Be that real big things from the world where the weight of them is online. Thanks Janet and JeffM for joining me.
Thank you, Leo.
Thanks for having us.
And remember, Backstage Pass patrons are responsible for everything that happens on New Show Plus. And if you love the way it's going or hate it, it's your responsibility to keep that going or change it.
Yeah, we're really just puppets with like really
That is
advanced technology inside.
That's exactly right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
Every week, we let Patreon supporters choose which new show we create with New Show Plus. Should we create another episode of the show you just watched? Check out the biggest new game release? Get into Sea of Thieves? Create an exercise show? It is your call. So thanks to everybody who subscribes on YouTube or supports us over on Patreon. MinnMax exists because of you. As always, if you enjoy MinnMax content, any help telling a friend is appreciated.